Hey, what's going on, guys? So just opened a box from my buddy Greg. He sent me some Texas Pete dust. So we have Texas Pete seasoning, essentially. And then we have it here on popcorn. So we have cheddar hot popcorn. So first off, Greg's an awesome dude. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for sending this stuff. I'm looking at his message here. He said he sent it because he is on the outskirts of Winston-Salem, where Texas Pete as well as Krispy Kreme originated. Was born there, used to live there, go there about every day. So, first off, Greg, he watches the channel. That's how we know each other, and I follow him on Facebook. And every time he posts food stuff, it looks like he's a professional chef. I don't know what it is. Everything he makes food-wise looks delicious. Now, most times people, share their food pictures, and no one cares. No one really cares when anyone else for dinner. Maybe it gives you an idea. Maybe one of your friends posts like a picture of pizza, and you're like, hey, you know what? Yeah, I'm in the mood for pizza. Maybe that's the purpose of it. Whatever it is, we love sharing things with each other. That's why I'm making this video. I'm sharing my experiences, right? But anyway, I'm just saying, shout out to Greg, the cook, because he absolutely slays it in the kitchen. It's ridiculous, some of the stuff that he posts. But anyway, so this I'm definitely going to try on some different types of meats and stuff. And also possibly popcorn. We were talking a little bit. He was mentioning the Whiz-Wit chips, and I was talking about how the seasoning was so strong. And I'm going to try it with this, but he said he does the same thing, where the seasoning on this is actually pretty strong. So he'll mix some in, like a handful or so, and maybe 2 or 3 handfuls of regular popcorn, and it just kind of flavors it evenly, as opposed to being like such a strong salt bomb or something. So we're going to go ahead and try these on camera here. Now, as far as Texas Pete hot sauce goes, I've had it plenty of times in my life. I don't think I currently have a bottle, but it's fine. It's totally fine. All right, so, wow. That smells great. It smells super cheesy. Let's see how hot it is. Grab a few kernels. That's really good. All right, wait for the heat. The heat's creeping up a little bit. Ooh, that's actually a really nice, consistent heat. It's actually all in the back of my throat. It's not really in my mouth so much. It's just kind of top of the throat, maybe back of the tongue. But the cheese flavor on there is actually awesome. So yeah, I mean, if obviously there's no cheese flavor in this, I don't believe. And also it's showing kind of a medium as far as the heat scale goes. But I'm excited to use this. Let me go ahead and crack this open. Let's see what this guy smells like here. Hang on. Whoa. Oh, hello. I took a big old whiff, and that just, I think, cleared out my sinuses. So yeah, that's strongly smelled, or smelling. Strongly smelled? That's not a thing. It smells strongly, but it smells good. I think a little, let's see, a little fingertip full. It's really good. Actually reminds me of something else. Can't quite place it. It's a little hotter than that, only because I'm sure I had more seasoning than what I had from the popcorn. But yeah, that's awesome. Thank you, Greg. I appreciate it. And I did not know that about Krispy Kreme. That's pretty cool. I went to, I'll tell you a quick little story. I don't think I ever made a video on it. Or maybe I did. I don't know. You guys tell me. But my family and I went to Quaker Steak and Lube. And I went with, Vinny was there. He's my brother-in-law, if you don't know. And Vinny, myself, and my dad all did their hot wing challenge, which has like an extract sauce on it. It was actually really, really hot. But we all passed the tests. We all, finished the challenge. I think it was a dozen wings or something in like 5 minutes, whatever it was. And we all got t-shirts. Now, they didn't have any of our sizes. So I think Vinny got a small, and he gave it to one of my nieces and nephew. I forget if he gave it to my niece or my nephew, but he gave it to his kids. And I think I got a medium, maybe. Gave it to Christina, and I forget what my dad got, but I have no idea what those shirts are. The point of me telling you this story is not only is it hot related, but that place actually closed down. Now, when we went as a family, they had a all-you-can-eat type deal. And I'm not kidding when I tell you that as a family, and Vinny can pack it down, I mean, he's very impressive with wing eating, but I want to say we ate like 300 wings. I'm not even exaggerating. And it's funny because, like, I don't know, a month or two later, it went out of business, and we all still joke to this day that it was our trip to put him out of business. They just can't keep up after us. But again, the reason I'm mentioning that is because when we go down to, what is it? I'm trying to think of the park, the amusement park, Knoebels. I want to say that by Knoebels is the original Quaker Steak and Lube location. And every time we go down there as a family, we do it once a year. We don't go every year. We always end up going to like Ruby Tuesdays or something, and we always forget to go to Quaker Steak. Now, Quaker Steak is, like I said, their sauces are really good. So, you know, inherently their wings are pretty good, but it's way expensive. And it's way cheaper for us to go and do like the endless salad bar, you know, at Ruby Tuesday. So that's what we usually end up doing. But I believe, and you can correct me if I'm wrong, maybe you live, if you're watching and you live in the area, you can tell me. But I believe that location is the first Quaker Steak and Lube. So eventually we'll go back, and if they're still doing a wing challenge, we'll do it again, and I'll film it. It'll be fun. But anyway, that's all for now. Thanks, Greg. I appreciate it, and hope you guys have a wonderful day. Let me know if you live next to something, you know, the original location of whatever, you know, the first Burger King, the first Kmart. I don't know. You let me know in the comments. As far as myself, I can tell you it's not exactly where I live, but a stone's throw down the road, there's a town called Honesdale, and Honesdale is the birthplace of the railroad, the American Railroad. Now, the actual story, and I've been to the museum there more than once, the very first actual, like, you know, train that was on tracks moving stuff in America was in Honesdale. However, it didn't last all that long, but it was technically the first one in service on American soil. And I think it brought coal from Honesdale to Scranton, or maybe vice versa, whatever it is. And that the museum that's there doesn't even have the original caboose. It's a replica of the caboose. The original one's in a much bigger museum somewhere else in the country. But it's just kind of random. The birthplace of the American Railroad. They don't even have the original one there. But it's actually a pretty cool town. It's kind of growing up to be a little bit of a hipster place. I don't know, again, who's local watching these videos. But there's a lot of like new brewery, you know, brew pubs / restaurants there. And it's a younger crowd going in. It's an extremely historic town, like many towns across America. But it's kind of like discovered by the youth of America, and a lot of younger guys and girls starting businesses and stuff. So, you know, it's just getting some fame back, I guess you'd say. And there's a railroad that goes from Hawley, Pennsylvania to Honesdale. And there's actually a, I think it's pedal cars or something. It's on the tracks, and you could pay. It's super expensive. I haven't done it myself yet because it is so damn expensive. But you could sit on these carts, and you could pedal on the railroad tracks all the way to Honesdale and back. But if your legs get tired or something, they did actually install motors, so you can just enjoy the ride. You don't have to pedal. But anyway, super interesting. You guys can look all this stuff up if you're somewhat local. Definitely some cool stuff to do in fall. But anyway, that's all. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.